Our top focus, a disturbing case of medical apathy and inhumanity has come to light from Uttar Pradesh's Jhansi, where an injured bus conductor became the victim of the government hospital's negligence. The images you see on your screen are of Ghanshyam, who was brought to the Jhansi Medical College after he met with the bus accident. During treatment, the doctors at the hospital amputated his leg after his condition was found to be very critical. They were trying to contain the spread of infection and very shockingly later placed the surgically removed leg as a pillow under his head. Yes, you heard that right. They actually used the amputated leg as a pillow. Facing ire from all over, hospital authorities immediately swung into action, suspending 2 doctors and 2 nurses of the hospital. A departmental inquiry has also been ordered against another doctor.
मेरे जांच कमेटी की प्रथम दृष्टा जांच में कुछ तथ्य सामने आए जिसमें कि कुछ स्टाफ के लापरवाही बरती गई है। प्रथम दृष्टा इमरजेंसी मेडिकल ऑफिसर डॉक्टर महेंद्र पाल सिंह, ट्रॉमा सीनियर रेजिडेंट डॉक्टर आलोक अग्रवाल और ड्यूटी पर तैनात सिस्टर इंचार्ज शशि श्रीवास्तव एंड स्टाफ नर्स दीपा चंद का सस्पेंशन के आदेश कर दिए।
Ms. Singh now joins me on the phone line. She's a part of the BJP. Ms. Singh, what do you make of what we're seeing is happening at the Jhansi Medical College? You know, when I look at these visuals, a chill goes down my spine because there's nothing really that can explain what this man had to go through.
True. And there is no denying that this incident is not only obnoxious, full of enormity, and a right example of apathy. And I'll say that it has failed the dignity which should be given to patients. And the inquiry committee is already doing its work. And on the instructions of the Minister Ashutosh Tandonji, few of the staff has been suspended. And I assure you that who all are involved in this heinous incident, I'll say, the way they have behaved, they won't be spared. And I am pretty sure that a couple of might go even behind the bars for
Ms. Singh, I don't know if a suspension is really enough because, you know, the cases should be slapped against the people involved in this case.
It is the first step. Like when we talk about suspension, it is the first step for any government person. So the first step has been taken and the rest will be followed. And I'm telling you that this is unacceptable.
I mean, criminal charges should be slapped against the doctor and his team, Ms. Singh, nothing less. An example should be made of this by the BJP state government.
I totally agree with you, and I promise you that Yogi government is going to set an example in front of other medical colleges and other government hospitals that if you are going to behave in such manner, the way they have behaved with this patient, the young patient, they won't be spared.
And can you just imagine, Ms. Singh, we're not only talking about him physically losing a limb, which in itself is a huge setback to his man, be it for his economic reasons or for his mental stability. What we're talking about is the trauma he had to go through. Imagine your limb lying behind your head as a pillow.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I can very well understand the type of trauma, physical and mental trauma, this young man has gone through, and even his kids. And this can be one of the worst examples of the inhumanity. I really fail to understand because, you know, you cannot directly pinpoint the government for it. This is individual case where the medical staff is involved and they are expected to behave in a humane manner with the patients, which they hadn't. And now they have to face the heat of it.
Do stay with me, Ms. Anila Singh. We also have Juhi Singh with us from the Samajwadi Party. But before that, we have Mr. Narendra Singh with me. I believe that he is heading the committee that's looking into this entire incident. Mr. Narendra Singh, what do you really have to say? Where does the probe stand as we speak? We know there have been suspensions, but tell us more.
Yes, there are 2 doctors and 2 sisters in charge. They have been suspended and an inquiry is pending. We are inquiring the matter. And most important thing is we are inquiring on the fact why the severed or amputated leg was put under the head.
Explanation. What is the explanation?
Really, who put it? I have so far I have inquired the matter, and for last 18 years I am working this medical college. This is a really very inhuman thing. But I can assure you, no medical fraternity, be it doctor, nurse, or even class 4 can do it.
Dr. Singh, have you ever seen something like this? You know, this has disturbed me as a person this morning.
We are investigating on this matter.
Yes.
And after the inquiry is complete, then I'll let you know, definitely.
Yes, but tell us, what is the defense by the hospital, if any? Because you're probing this entire matter. Tell us more about what their stand on this entire controversy is.
No, we are meeting everyone.
But I'm sure there's a statement that has been issued by the hospital to you.
Attendance, we are meeting everyone. And we will do the fair inquiry. I can assure you one thing. For last 18 years I am working in this medical college. I am a nephrologist. No medical fraternity can do this inhuman job.
So what is the explanation by the doctor for this entire episode?
Yes, this incident is there, but I am investigating. I'll let you know.
Can you assure us then, Dr. Singh, that prima facie, Dr. Singh, if I can just complete my sentence, prima facie, what we seem to see on our screens and what we've heard is suspension has taken place. Yes or no?
Yes.
Can you assure us then that if they are held guilty, which in all probability after your entire investigation will be proved, there will be criminal charges also slapped against the people involved?
Regarding criminal charges, definitely I have to take the legal opinion. I have to consult my dad and medical education. And then accordingly we may take the action. We may take, even medical consultant may take the action. This depends upon how the inquiry comes up, what are the exact facts comes up, then we'll take the decision.
Has there been an intervention from the government also, the state government? Has someone from the government spoken to you after you've set up this committee and you're heading it?
No. Honorable Minister Kannan-ji and Honorable Principal Secretary and Rajni Dwivedi, they are very sensitive and they are working on it. And they, on their instructions, the strict actions have been taken, and they have asked me to do the fair inquiry so that real culprits are identified and punished.
All right, Dr. Singh, we're going to keep speaking to you over the day. We want to know what the developments are in the case. We're trusting you with this case as people of this country, because what we're seeing on our screens, I don't think we've ever seen before in India. This is the biggest shame that Uttar Pradesh can witness as far as medical apathy is concerned. This has shocked the nation. This has shocked the people. This has shocked any person. This will scare any patient going into any hospital across the country. I have Ms. Juhi Singh also from the Samajwadi Party joining me on the phone line. Ms. Singh, go ahead. What is your first reaction when you see these visuals on your screen?
Yesterday, the story came out, and another very, very sensitive Minister Siddharth Singh said it was Sunday. He would look at it on Monday. Then they suspended some junior doctors on duty and a nurse. Maybe they would just now suspend malis and cooks also. Mr. Narendra Singh is himself a part of the medical college. He himself says three things. I will have to ask my boss. And these very sensitive principal secretaries and very sensitive ministers have told him to conduct an inquiry, which he will tell you. So is he even capable of conducting an inquiry?
So, Ms. Singh, you're questioning the man who's going to be heading this panel?
Jhansi Medical College. Please don't get offended, Mr. Narendra Singh. Anila Singh, of course, has no answer, because we are still unraveling as to where is the Chief Minister? Why is he so quiet? Is this not his responsibility? And one more question. This was a person who was injured. He was an ordinary man who was taken to medical college. If this would have happened to somebody who was a VVIP, a politician, relation of these very sensitive and warm people who take care of and this is a medical college, this is not a PHC in a rural area, then would these two really, the gentleman and the gentlewoman would have reacted in the similar manner? So what is your time span of really coming up with this inquiry? And are you going to stop like the...
All right, very quickly, if I can ask you, how is the Samajwadi Party going to take this up? If you feel so strongly about it, what is your party going to do?
we will take it up. We will send a delegation to Jhansi. We will seek an appointment with Mr. Narendra Singh after he has got instructions from his bosses. And of course, it's a criminal conspiracy. His principal was on a phone line with the channel yesterday, and 3 stories was what she came up with. So, is the sensitive minister and the sensitive PS going to conduct an inquiry against her also, or does he have the mandate to do so? He said
all right.
So,
all right.
Yeah.
Ms. Singh, thank you so much for speaking with us. We'll keep coming back to you as and when we hear that the Samajwadi Party, as promised, is taking action in this extremely disturbing case of medical apathy emerging from a government college, medical college in Jhansi. Shivendra Srivastava joins me live from Lucknow now. Shivendra, what are the details you have? We do know suspension has taken place, but now questions also over the head of the committee being leveled by the Samajwadi Party, Dr. Narendra Singh.
See, now Mr. Singh is saying that he will take strict action after inquiry. But this is all seems formality, because this is pathetic. This shows a pathetic condition of medical facilities in Uttar Pradesh, and not only medical facilities and professional behavior. This is also very inhuman, which shows that how they treat poor patients in government hospitals. Now they are saying that they will take strict action, MCI will take action. But the fact is that in the past there were so many cases in which MCI was involved, government was doing inquiry, but nothing had happened. And this time they have only suspended 4 people who were directly involved at the time of incident. But what about other seniors who are the principal of that medical college and other senior officials who are responsible for giving proper attention to such kind of incidents? But now they have started inquiry and they are assuring that they will take action. But this is clear-cut case of criminal offence. Not only medical negligence, not only human behavior, but also criminal offence, which needs to...
And perhaps the state BJP should find time from the by-polls today. The Chief Minister should find time from the by-polls today. Visit this man that you see on our screens. Remember, it's a double setback for this man. Not only has he faced a very trying time, he's lost his limb. And then that limb has been used as a pillow for this man. Imagine the trauma he's going through. It's just inexplicable, really.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you would love to.